Give your best football player impersonation.
Dang, Trent, she used her hands.
The cutest senior football player.
Jackson!
Wait, I think Seth's pretty cute too.
Trent, what was your most embarrassing moment of football practice?
Probably be freshman year when Coach Little sent me running on the practice field, and he never came and got me, so I didn't run the whole practice. Yeah, he also forgot about me.
My favorite football memory was probably whenever Seth got destroyed on that punt against Haynesville. The most embarrassing football moment was when I got crushed playing Northwestern. My favorite game was St. Ed's sophomore year.
My most embarrassing football moment was definitely my freshman year when I'm lined up out there with KJ and Hunter Hanks and all. I had absolutely no idea what I was doing.
My most embarrassing football moment was probably my first week, and Coach Haddix put me as a receiver. He told me to run a post, and I had no idea what that was.
My most embarrassing football moment was sophomore year. I was punting in practice, and I kicked Mark Van right in the back of the head.
My most embarrassing moment in football would be Jonesboro Highs when I got killed and was coughing up blood for the next week. My favorite football game was probably St. Ed's sophomore year.
My favorite football moment was probably the Buckeye game sophomore year because there was like 10 feet of water and like nothing any of us had ever seen before.
I think my most embarrassing moment is freshman year. I was running a scout team D, and Hunter Hanks pulls, comes around the corner. I didn't even see him, and he just smashed me.
I don't remember though.
My most embarrassing moment is Jonesboro Hodge game last year. I got yelled at so bad that everyone in the stands could hear it. And my favorite game was St. Ed's sophomore year.
My favorite football memory would probably be home opener junior year. Who we played? Loyola. We got beat, but I had a pretty good game. It was a fun game. It was a fun game.
We lost.
Dude, the game.
Alright, my favorite football memory was quitting junior year, and my most embarrassing was coming back.
Let's see your best Coach D impression.
Players! Behind the line! Get behind the line! Move it! Behind the line! On the tar! On the tar! There you go.
Huff, what is one question you would ask one of the senior EEs?
I'd probably ask Sydney Moore. You go homecoming with me?
Yes. Yay!
Okay, my favorite game to cheer at has to be OCS, and my most embarrassing moment has to be when Audrey fell on my face and I was like, "Doing!"
My favorite moment in game to cheer at was the OCS game because it was a great game and we cheered very loud the whole time. And my most embarrassing moment was when I accidentally called a defense cheer when we were on offense.
That's so embarrassing. It was. My favorite football game to cheer at was sophomore year at the Buckeye game when it was pouring down rain and we got to cheer with umbrellas.
My favorite game was the OCS one because we were just like really, really peppy. The most embarrassing moment was whenever I started cheering whenever a player was hurt. Not for bad.
My most embarrassing moment is this because I'm really awkward and I don't know what to say.
Well, my favorite game was freshman year, the homecoming game, because it was our ladder dance and I got to push somebody up the ladder. It was very fun. My most embarrassing moment was freshman year. In one of our dances, we had to roll on the ground, and I was the only one that couldn't do it, so Miss Kristen made me do it like 10 times in front of everybody.
My most embarrassing memory has been always being confused at football games and having to ask everyone questions.
Wait, why are they throwing their arms up like this? What's going on?
Nikki, they just scored a touchdown.
What's that yellow thing that they just flew?
That's a flag. That's not good.
Sure?
I'm pretty sure that's not good.
My most embarrassing moment was the OCS game this year when a certain football player ran me over and I fell on the ground. My favorite EE memory was getting pushed off ladders in the freshman year homecoming dance. And my most embarrassing memory was trying to learn the Taylor Swift dance freshman year and Miss Kristen made me do it by myself.
My most embarrassing moment is being singled out freshman year to do the dance in front of everybody by myself. And my favorite memory is doing the ladder dance freshman year and just being pushed off a ladder and conquering my fear of heights.
What is St. Ed's?
I don't know. Do we go there?
Really? What is that?